Get in your mix with coffee on the coffee break. Get in your fix. It's coffee on your coffee break. Tune in now. Coffee break.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the Coffee Break. In 2005, there was a wonderful gay Black show launched on Logo by the name of Noah's Ark. This year, Noah's Ark is celebrating a 15th year anniversary. This was a wonderful show that covered all aspects of gay lifestyle, and especially in the Black community. It starred some wonderful people who you would have thought would have been friends for years and years and years. And I am so honored tonight to actually have one of those stars with me tonight, one of the guest stars on the show tonight. He played the crazy, the Zanty, the you never know what to expect from him, but he was definitely added lots of color and flavor to the show. At this time, I would love for y'all to welcome my new friend, show some love for Rodney Chester, who played Alex on Noah's Ark. Hi, Rodney. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? This is so amazing. Um, we're gonna let everybody know you. I'm all about just being real and just keeping it real and nothing pretentious around here at the Coffee Break. First of all, it means so much in the world to me that you. I know you had 5 interviews today with major publications and TV shows and things like that. And I'm so honored that you took time out for little old me here in Houston, Texas, for my new show, The Coffee Break. I just want to let you know that means the world, the absolute world to me. So,
Of
um,
course, of course.
I've enjoyed. Rodney and I have been talking on the phone, back and forth and things like that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a great conversation. Absolutely a great conversation. First of all, we want to encourage people to share the video, please, and also go to my YouTube channel, The Coffee Break, and subscribe. Because if you don't catch us here on Facebook Live, you can go back and watch the show in its entirety as well on The Coffee Break. Now, Rodney, we're going to get, I know you got a lot of information for me, and we're going to get just like right into this. And I just want you to just, which I'm not worried about you being yourself at all, trust me. And you out there are going to be like so amazed at how warm and how compassionate Rodney is. I mean, he fits the personality that he played on the show. Crazy, wild, Zanty, never knowing what to expect, but he has a heart of gold, and I really, really appreciate that. So the first segment we're going to do here is called Up Close and Personal. And what I want to do is that because we saw you on the show, and most of the people know you from the show, but there's so much more to Rodney than just what we saw on Noah's Ark. And so what I want you to do is kind of give us a little bit about the history of Rodney Chester. Where did it all start, and where did you come from, and how did you get to this point today?
Okay, well, I'm from Florida, Cocoa Beach, a little small town near Orlando, and always been a very active child, and I started taking dance when I was about 14 in gymnastics. And I found that to be a very something that kept my grades up, but it kept me out of trouble, as a kid. And that's what my parents told me because I love dance. So from there, basically, graduated from high school. I went to Bethune-Cookman College. Now it's Bethune-Cookman University, where I studied business management and I minored in theater arts. And once graduating, I left and I had a scholarship with Alvin Ailey, and I danced with them for about a year. And then I did Broadway theater, a lot of theater, and then I traveled all over the world. And then I moved to Los Angeles right after that. And basically, I used to dance at Disney World in Florida, and my girlfriend, who I danced with, she moved to Los Angeles and she became a fly girl. You remember the fly girls on
Yes,
Living
yes.
Color?
Oh, in living
Well,
color. Yes.
Yeah. So one of the girls that danced on there we danced at Disney together, and basically she kind of guided me through coming to LA and
Oh,
leaving New York and coming to LA. And the first job I auditioned for Prince, and I went back to New York, end up going back to LA because they wanted a callback, and then I had 2 callbacks, and then I had to meet with Prince, and then I got the job. So then I moved to LA.
oh
That's
wow. Wow.
and so I
And
had
I
a
know,
very extensive dance background.
well, and I'm glad you brought that up because I heard a little birdie told me that as far as your extensive dance background, that you were once a backup dancer for Janet Jackson.
I did do some work with her. A lot of people I did with Whitney, Tony Braxton, a lot of people.
Oh, good.
Mariah
Maybe you can
Carey,
help
a
me
lot.
out. Maybe you can give me
Hmm.
a few moves that I can use at this ripe age of 58.
Oh no, I've seen you. I've seen you. Now, this is it. While you were doing research on me, I did a little research on you.
Oh my God! Oh
I said,
dear.
oh, I said, I get it. I got it. I got it. I got it. So,
Well,
so yeah, so I've always been in theater and the arts and all of that, and moved to LA and did that. I ran a talent agency that I owned for a while, and then I got out of that, and so I started back acting.
well, actually, I'm glad you brought the talent agency up because my good mutual friend Ralph, Ralph Jeffries, or we call him Crayola, but and by the way, I'm so grateful for him for connecting us. He was telling me about your talent agency and how one day he had a chance to meet a few of the other cast members, and he was always saying, "Oh, if I meet so and so, I'm going to do this." But then when he actually had the chance to meet him, he kind of like froze up and just didn't go any
Cause,
further.
Cause you know what? I don't know if I was having a party at the agency or I think Ralph stopped by. And Jensen, who plays Wade, I was representing him as an actor. I mean, sorry for commercials. And he came by and I said, Ralph, there's Jensen. Jensen, this is, and Ralph was like, I say, oh no, you said you had so much to say, so let's talk. He was so shy. I say, honey, now you want to be shy?
He plays that shy card real well, honey, real
Oh
well,
yeah, yeah.
really, really well. And also, from what I understand, you were also in Billy's Big Hollywood Screen Kiss as well. That was one of your with Sean from Will and Grace.
And we're still good friends since then.
Oh wow!
He actually got Will and Grace from Billy Hollywood Screen Kiss.
Oh wow!
Hmm.
It's so funny because when that movie came out here in the theaters in Houston, they thought it would be so cute to have a couple of female impersonators, drag queens, like open up for the movie, for the premiere. So I was actually one of those people that went to the theater and we had to do a number on that big old stage in front of that big old screen for Billy's Big Hollywood Screen Kiss, and it was so funny because we were like, "What are we doing up here?" And I remember Sean in the movie and you in the movie, and I was like, I never thought it would come full circle where I would be sitting here interviewing you. Okay, as I said, we got to open and perform for the premiere in Houston of Billy's Big Hollywood Screen Kiss. And that was such a big deal. I was like, oh my God, I'm at a premiere. And also, you have a little history with Lacage as well.
Yes, when I moved to New York, that was one of my first shows I auditioned for. I was a Kajel. That's how I learned how to do makeup, drag makeup, really, because we had a show every night, and I did a tour of Lacage and Folk.
Oh my God, that was always one of my favorite Broadway plays and shows. And as a matter of fact, I actually did I Am What I Am for one of the first pageants I ever entered against
Oh,
Tommy Ross. Yes, I did. I Am What I
oh,
Am as a
yeah.
production
Okay.
number. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I love that. So now it brings us to, of course, the drag. So now we see how the drag became into play. and I think we have a wonderful picture of you that we're going to show real quick. That what you know, as I did a promo during the week with several pictures of you. And baby, let me tell you, every time that drag picture popped up, here's my fault. That's him. That's him. Yes, y'all. He did. I think a lot of people thought that you had only did it just for the segments that you did it for on Noah's Ark. And I was like, well, no, he does drag.
No, well, how it kind of all happened. When I did, I did theater, and then I did Patrick's first film, which is called Punks. I did a drag part in that, and then I started performing here and there, and then it went from there.
Oh my God! Well, I mean, so what? I realized today I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what the drag name is. So what is the drag name for Rodney?
Oh, LaShawn. They said it on the show. They said it on the Noah's Ark. LaShawn.
Oh, okay. Because we were thinking
Devereaux.
maybe for the show. So when you actually perform, I already told everybody that we're going to have to get you to come to Houston and perform. I mean, because your picture is absolutely stunning. So I can't wait to actually see you perform in person. And I saw a little clip. I did a little research. I saw a little clip. You doing a little high kick and all that as well. So, so are you still doing those high kicks?
602, baby. hell no. I'm not doing all that no more. No. No. Mm-mm.
Well, some of the things that you probably researched and saw me doing, that's what I tell them too. They call to book me and they say, oh, we saw you doing this video. I said, baby, that was back in the day, honey. I can do it. I do now a little jigging. I don't do like a lot of dancing, but I do a little jigging.
Well, I actually still can do splits and all that. I can still do all that.
Okay, so you got to promise me, you come to Houston, you're going to do a few splits. If you do a few splits, I'll do what you saw me do on the video. How about that?
Because listen, when I saw that video, I said, look, and look, boo, then I went.
Oh, look, I'm always, people always laughing because they say I'm just sitting here. I'm always sitting here being very sophisticated, and things like that. And then I get on stage and I act a fool. So, well, I can't wait to actually see you perform in person. We are now going to go to the here and now because there's something so exciting going on. Noah's Ark is actually coming back after a 12-year hiatus and doing a 15-year anniversary. And it's called, I love the name. And I want to really know, how did y'all come up with that name? The Rona Chronicles. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to watch it. So many people have joined in working with this. It's just amazing. And I'm going to let you give us a little bit of background on how the reunion came about and things like that.
Well, I just know for a fact that Patrick, he just thought about it. People was putting bugs in his ear, and he basically just reached out to everybody, and everybody was available because he says he wanted to do something with us picking up from the wedding, but basically us living in the corona. So when we shot this episode that's going to happen Sunday, we shot it all virtual.
Oh wow!
The only people that shot together was me and my husband in the show, and then Noah and Wade. But everybody else shot it virtually, and then Patrick's going to edit it all together for an episode.
Now, you make sure we're going to, of course, talk about this some more, but I just want to throw this in there. When y'all get relaunched and Noah's Ark comes back, I just want y'all to know, that y'all, every show has like that little cafe, a little restaurant that everybody always goes to, and the person there they can talk to all their problems about and things like that. So y'all need to make sure y'all tell Patrick that he needs to have Coffee's Place on there, and that's going to be the hangout for everybody to come and talk to. And of course, I'll be behind the counter and I'll be the owner, and I'll listen to all y'all's problems. So make sure he has that idea.
So you writing yourself in?
Yes. So I'm writing myself in. Well, I actually used to own a restaurant, so yeah, I'm right. I'm suggesting myself in. I'll put it that way.
You know what? You know what? I totally get it, and I got you.
Well, thank you so much. So Noah's Ark. Um, how did the concept come about? Because on the when you
Oh,
watch the show, you could swear y'all have been friends for years and years and knew each other, and was just brought together to do this project.
right. Well, I mean, I can tell you, Patrick. I didn't audition for Alex. I knew well when I did Patrick's film Punk. We became friends, and then one day he said to me, Rodney, I'm writing a show and I wrote a part for you. So I really was the only one that didn't audition. I actually helped him audition people, and he came up with the concept, with the idea. We kind of knew each other a little bit, but it just happened that it worked. The chemistry just worked, and it was kind of natural. It was no problems. We all just kind of got along, and we knew that it was going to be something great, you know.
Yeah.
And we wanted to be great as a part of the first. It had never been done before, so we knew that we had to deliver something that was going to mean something to a lot of people, you know.
Yeah,
And that's
because
kind of what we did. That was our guide.
it was actually the first. It was groundbreaking because it was like the first Black gay series, I think,
Yeah,
ever, and
yes,
and that was definitely groundbreaking. But y'all, I mean, the chemistry was amazing to me. So something very interesting I thought about, because I know when people hear Noah's Ark, they automatically relate it back to the biblical. Noah built the ark and had two of everything in there and all that. But I noticed that the ark on Noah's Ark is spelled a little different. So I know, of course, with the leading character, we know that, but the arc part, where did the name arc? What is behind that story?
Patrick. Patrick is like he's a brilliant writer, but he's a great mind thinker to attach things together. And a lot of people don't know that Ark is the first initial of his friend's name, Alex, Ricky, and Chan. That's where he came up with Ark.
Oh wow, that's amazing! Oh my God, that's
Hmm.
amazing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that. We were just watching it, being the queens that we were, watching it and not even thinking about, that there's a definite meaning behind that spelling of arc and what it meant to the show. Wow, that's absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
it was our initials.
And we definitely want to mention again that the reunion show is coming up this Sunday, July 5th. And we're going to give a little bit more information about that at the end so everybody can remember that. And we'll also post some things about that as well. So, how did you prepare for the role of Alex?
You know what? Because I didn't audition, uh, Patrick created the character around some of my personality, and he basically told me, we're gonna work with you because I had never done an actual series like that. I did a lot of theater. I did Chicago. I did all these shows, but I never acted in a series. And he wrote the role for me, and he let me, you know, ad lib a lot. I was really the only one that could do that with my character, and he built that character for me, so I was able to, kind of make it my own.
Oh, that's that wonderful. I'm sure any actor really appreciates when a
Of,
director and a writer will let you create the character yourself. I don't know how that feels. If I get on the show and get a little role on there, then maybe I will know how that feels. Now, of course, like we want to keep mentioning, the 15-year anniversary is coming up Sunday, July 5th, and it is free, but it's also a form of a fundraiser as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yes, we're which is so important. They attach this really. I mean, it's a reunion, but it really is a fundraiser for. I think They have 8 nonprofit organizations that they're going to donate to, and it's from Black Lives Matter to trans to a lot of gay organizations. Really, really amazing platform. So we also try to push that for people. We have a GoFundMe link that we are attaching that's on the bottom of the article, where people can actually donate. So whatever it is, $5, $10, whatever, it's all going to charity.
Oh, okay, okay. And the show will actually be, because we're gonna get to some little juicy stuff in a minute, but the show will actually be aired on Patrick's YouTube, Patrick
Mhm.
Ian, his YouTube entertainment channel, as well as his Facebook
Yes,
pages.
and we also found out through an article on Entertainment ET Online that it's also going to be on Logo. They're going to stream it on
Oh
Logo as
wow!
well.
Oh great! Oh my God!
Hmm.
Amazing, amazing. And as I said
Yeah.
earlier, so many wonderful people have come on board just even in the last couple of days. Wanda Sykes, I love her, and there's a few other ones that you want to share with us. A few other people that came in.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's Titus. Well, Wanda's coming on. She's going to play Noah's mom, and Titus Burgess. He's playing my brother.
oh wow! So
And
you're gonna have
there's another guy that's playing. I can't remember his name, but he's playing Wade's dad. And I know he was one of the leads on Being Mary Jane. I can't remember his
oh
name. Good looking tall guy.
oh okay okay. Well, I can't wait. So once again, we're want everybody to remember that is this Sunday, July 5th. It's Independent Weekend. The bars are closed. So where else are we gonna be on Sunday night? We actually have the flyer that we're showing right now, and it gives us all the information and where they can go and the times and the places like that. So all the information you need is right there on Noah's Ark, the Rona Chronicles. The times 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, and the event will stream on Patrick Ian Polk Entertainment's YouTube and Facebook pages, as well as now we know on Logo as well. So, and the information, the links are listed there for you as well. All right, let's get to a little juicy stuff because now you know every on that show, honey, you had as a partner the biggest, finest man that we have seen in a long time. How was it playing those intimate roles? How did you handle that? Because I think I would have been just like, you know,
Well, first of all, Greg, what people don't understand, his name is Greg. He played Trey. He's a straight man, but he's a brilliant actor. And he's 6'4", and
um,
he is just like a big teddy bear. But Greg is, see, the thing about, and this is the truth. When we were trying to figure out who was going to be my partner, or whatever, I auditioned with like it was down to three guys, and Vin Diesel was one of the other guy too. This is before he was big. He got big, but they chose Greg. The network did because they felt like we fit better and looked better together when we did the test, the screen test. And I think what I went into it, I always knew he was fine. I mean, anybody can see that.
you could
But
help but
I
see
knew
that.
that I, I knew that I had to be professional, and we were supposed to be in a serious relationship for 7 years, so it had to look real. Patrick had a conversation with us and told us, guys, this is what your roles are. So we have to make it look organic and real. So I think it was more out of respect for Greg. I never crossed that line. I always stayed professional with him, and he always appreciated that. And he would always tell me that, Rodney, I would not be able to do this with anybody but you, you know. And it was a cute story where what made me even feel more apt to really, be just a true actor to him and be there for him. When we used to do all those love scenes, he would be trembling, like shaking.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
used to be like, and it was such a, it puts things in perspective to know that he was not comfortable, but he was an actor, and he knew that our roles had to look like we were a couple. So that used to really make me just feel like, wow, this dude is really, he's a true actor, because he would be trembling. Can you imagine that big
Wow.
old man laying next to you trembling?
Because if it had been me, I would have been the one shaking, honey. I would have.
But
I've heard. Go ahead.
no, I just think it was, you know, it doesn't necessarily always have to go there. You have to
Right.
maintain some professionalism, and I got it right away. You know, and so this is why we're still a couple. We're still together. Greg and I, we would see each other here and there. He would call me periodically, checking on me. But when we got back to shoot our stuff, it was like we never stopped. So it's some it's
Yeah.
some it's some funny stuff. Now,
I
Coffee,
think,
I'm cutting up, right? I'm cutting up.
but but Rodney, I really don't think that a lot of people understand that when you're shooting those scenes, that there's 500 people around you, and there's lights and there's cameras and all that. And people think, oh, of course, the finished product looks very central and sexy and hot. But, when you're
It's a
standing there
lot
with
of it's a lot of stop and go. Stop. Oh, hold it. Stop right there. Okay, let's get this shot. It's like that. So
right,
that's what it
right.
is.
Is there anything else? The concept of Noah's Ark was absolutely amazing. And I can't wait for the actual reunion show to come on. It was one of my favorite shows to watch. Look, back then I didn't have DVR and all that, so I, I couldn't record it. But now this time I can record, so I can't wait to record. Is there anything else that I haven't touched on that you would like to make sure that everyone knows about the reunion show
Well,
and
it is. It's. I can say that it is. Listen, it's all about, as we all know, it's all about numbers. Okay, so when
Mhm.
it comes down to the show itself, we're trying to get it back on TV. Obviously, um, it's important that we have a lot of eyes on it, meaning that people are watching, and they're telling people to watch and tune in, and those numbers, they mean a lot, and it controls a lot because the internet is so powerful. So we want everyone to spread the word. Let's break the internet, so that we can do this and make it happen, and just be, so many people have told me with this show to this day, Coffee, I still get people coming up to me saying, "Oh my God, the show changed my life." I've had grown men and women come up to me in tears saying their kids came out to them, they didn't understand. They came upon our show and it really helped them through the whole transition with their kids. So
Wow.
it means a lot to a lot of people. And when we do the show on Sunday, they're doing, which I needed to tell you to send in a testimony. They're going to do this whole thing an hour before they actually show the show. They're going to do like this whole montage of all these testimonies. They got a lot of celebrities that already did their video. It's amazing. Like
Oh
a
wow.
lot. Like a lot of people watched the show, and a lot of celebrities watched it as well. You know, so it's going to be like a 3 hour event
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
because
look,
what
I have
because
nothing else.
what yeah, because what they're doing. I'm sorry. What they're doing is they're going to do the all the testimonies, and then they're going to do like montages of the show. Then they're going to show the show. Then they're going to do the reunion with Karamo Brown. He hosts it, and then they're going to do a live virtue after party with a DJ.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I might need to be at the after. The after party.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys covered so many, uh, and I was telling some of my friends who are the younger generation who really weren't of age yet or didn't even know they were gay at the time. And I said, this is something you need. They covered so many. Y'all dealt strongly with HIV. with the gay bashing and things like that. And now, of course, we're dealing with this new pandemic, and now y'all have come back right in on step with dealing with the Rona Chronicles. I just thought that name was so amazing. It was not, offensive or anything like that. It was like, this is what's going on and deal with it. And that's what y'all always did on the show as well. Y'all dealt with what was going on. And what I always admired about your character was you were the one that just told them like it was. And I'm very that way. I'm very that way. I said, baby, I don't know why he went to go talk to Alex, because Alex is going to wear him out. So I am so excited. So we're going to make sure that the information is out there, and that we're going to encourage everybody. I'm actually on my YouTube channel. I'm actually trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, because once I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I can do things like this and stream it live on YouTube, which will be a great platform. And a lot of people can go there a lot easier sometimes than on Facebook and things like that. So we've covered the anniversary and things like that. But I'm sure Rodney has a great life too, and I'm sure there's things in the future for Rodney. And so I would love to know, for Rodney Jay Chester, what is on your vision board in the future?
Well, like I said earlier, I did a film, another short film, As I Am. That's going to be traveling soon, as soon as this whole thing kind of open up again. And then I'm the creative director for an underwear line called Love by Many. It's spelled LUBDBYMENY. Great underwear, and actually, the guy Jensen who plays Wade, he's going to be my face of the brand.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Well, I'll buy some, even if they don't fit me. I'll buy some. But now look, okay, you've got to have a couple of size 3X's in there or something like that, because I like beautiful underwear too. So
they're so cute, and I'm excited about it. I'm teaming up with this young man, this black guy, African American guy who so he started it, and I was hosting this event, and I saw him there. He was by himself, and I just told him, I said, you know what, I'm gonna be a part of what you're doing. And so we're starting to create other things. I'm gonna work on socks, and we have hats right now. We have underwear. And then I'm gonna do boxer. Right now they're just briefs, but we're gonna do a line of boxer briefs as well. And I have T-shirts.
Oh wow! Oh okay. And what's the name of the underwear line one more time?
It's called Loved by Many. LUBDBYMENY. It's on Instagram. And please, everybody, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is it's Rodney _ITS Rodney RODNEY _. And I can update you with stuff.
Oh my God, I'm already following you, of course. So I feel like I have a wonderful new friend. So
Of course.
yeah, this is, I mean, if there's anything else that you would like to leave us with that I haven't touched on or anything like that, I mean, this is you. I don't really think you understand when I tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for me. When I started this idea, I've always wanted to have a talk show. We worked on it a couple of years ago, and then it was always an idea and things like that. And I was like, I want a actual talk show. I want a show with substance that talks about living and life and love and laughter. And I want people, like yourself and other people. I've got several people in mind that I want, but when you were telling me all of the interviews that you were having to do today and things like that, I mean, my heart is really full right now, because I like if you to take the time for little old me and to give us a wonderful interview and like I said, with Noah's Ark coming back, but not only that, but just learning more about you and your incredible career and the things that people didn't really know about you. that
A
speaks
lot of people,
volumes.
a lot of people don't. Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, that speaks volumes to me as you as an individual. You know, and I don't know if you know a really good friend of mine that lives in Vegas. She does drag. Her name is Hot Chocolate, Larry Edwards. And Larry,
I've heard of them.
yeah, Larry Edwards always taught me when I first started doing drag. He always said to me, um, your personality off stage makes you a success on stage, because if people love you as a human being, they're going to love you as an actor, as an entertainer, or whatever it is that you're pursuing, because they're going to know that you're a real person. And you have so proven tonight to me that Rodney Jay Chester is truly a real person. And I'm wishing y'all the absolutely, not because I want a part in the in the new series, but from the bottom of my heart, I learned from you. You got to speak it and make it come into existence. So
Exactly.
I,
Exactly.
I have thoroughly enjoyed. If there's anything else that you would like to leave with us, or a final thought that you would like to leave with us tonight, uh,
I just say, well, first of all, this platform that you're doing, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. When it came to me, our mutual friend said that he thought that your platform would be a great way as well to get the word out in Texas. And I said, of course, I said, connect us. So that's one thing that's great, and I'm happy for you. Um, but I just want everyone to, to really basically support it, and rather, if you may not like the show, or you still trying to figure it out or whatever, this is something that means a lot to a lot of people, and all the guys are on board. They got everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. So this is something that we want to do. We want to do it for the fans. Everybody have asked us over the years, when is Noah's Ark coming back? When is Noah's coming back? So now everyone has the opportunity to support us. Go on that link and donate for all these nonprofits, and let's make it happen. Let's get back on TV and make some magic.
yes. I mean, I enjoyed jumping the broom. I was glad they finally jumped the broom and all that. But then I was like, oh my God, it's at the end of the series now. Now there's no more. There's nothing to watch every week, and so I was like, but well, absolutely amazing. Um, I can't wait to. I know everybody's going to thoroughly enjoy this interview with you, and you're my first quote unquote big celebrity that I've interviewed, and I just thank you for making me feel so comfortable and do it. My team is wonderful. You've met most of them tonight. They're
You know
wonderful.
what? What about if we do a recap?
Oh yeah,
What you think?
yeah. Oh yeah, we
After like
definitely.
after this is after Sunday, maybe say, like Monday, like Tuesday or Monday, even Monday or Tuesday, we'll do a recap.
Oh my God. Yeah, you don't even have to ask twice. Yes, because I would love to. Oh my God, a recap. And I kind of thought about that. I was like, well, we should go back and talk about it and see what happened with after all the hype and everything is. Oh yes, we definitely will do. And now that we're getting our end together here with all the technical things, oh yeah, definitely. Oh my God, thank you so much, Rodney. I want to clutch my
Yeah.
pearls.
Oh, so we'll do we'll figure it out. We'll do something after,
Okay.
just to see what people thought, and see, all that kind of stuff. So we'll figure it out on what day we can do it.
Okay, great. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very special episode of the Coffee Break featuring one of my new dear friends, Rodney Jay Chester, one of the stars of Noah's Ark, which will be celebrating a 15th year anniversary coming up this Sunday, July the 5th. You don't want to miss it. We'll make sure you have all the information to tune in. And as he said earlier, a lot of the money, the donations are going to help many charities and organizations dealing with the Black gay community and things like that. So make sure you dig deep in your pockets and give. But this has been a wonderful episode, and now we're going to do a recap. So
And so, you know what? And I'm going to hold you to it. we'll figure out about the drag, but I definitely want to come back, come to Texas. I love Texas.
Oh well, you definitely look, you're on my number. You're number one on the list. So when we get back opened up, and we know that we're going to stay open, and our big shows start back up, we have a fabulous new club that's going to be opening once all this is over, called South Beach. And I actually worked for JR's for almost 29 years, but the same owner owns South Beach, and he's done $1 million renovation. And we've been waiting to have the grand opening, but with all this going on, we just haven't had a
Right.
chance to do it yet, which is a very smart decision on his part.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
yes, and so, but when we get ready to grand open, do the grand opening for South Beach, you are, trust me, on my list. Trust me. So once again, Rodney, I want to thank you so much for taking time out and doing this interview with me. I love
Yeah.
you. I wish you best of luck this weekend. I don't know if you have any more interviews or anything like that, but I hope you get some rest.
I have 6 tomorrow.
6 more interviews tomorrow. Oh my God. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, from Noah's Ark, the incredible Rodney Jay Chester, who played Alex. I mean, and if you were not familiar with this character, you need to get familiar with it. And amazing, amazing actor, amazing actor. And once again, thank you from all of us here at the Coffee Break. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you for having
Rodney.
me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
All
care.
right.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. This is a very special dedication to Rodney Jay Chester. I just wanted to thank you again. This goes out especially to you.
This will be everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me. Oh, I'm so glad you found me in time, and I'm so glad that you rectified my mind. This will be an everlasting love for me. It's kind of wonderful because you show me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime and made me believe you've got no friends to spare. Oh, this will be an everlasting love. Yes, it will now. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. You filled me with happiness I never knew. You gave me more joy than I ever dreamed of. And no one can take the place of you. This will be you and me. Yes, I'll be eternally. Cutting and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, forever, forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. You and me. So long as I'm living true, let me give it to you. I'll be serving 'cause you so deserve it. You're so deserving. You're so deserving.
Hi, everybody. You were just watching a very special episode of the Coffee Break with Rodney J. Chester from Noah's Ark. And I want to just thank him once again. It's going to be absolutely incredible this weekend, July 5th, when the Noah's Ark cast comes together for a a reunion show, and you'll have all that information as well. Uh, Also, I'd like to make a few announcements about friends of mine that have shows going on as well, and they support the Coffee Break, and we love to support each other. One of my very dear longtime friends, Chevelle Brooks, has the Boom Boom Room, which is on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, and she's actually changed the format for that a little bit. And so tune in to Chevelle Brooks at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Also, my good friend Raul does Stream Miami, and he does actually like 3 shows a week. And he has a wonderful special guest. I think tonight he has Stasha Sanchez, if I'm not mistaken, but it's called Stream Miami. My other incredibly talented sister, Tasha Long, she has Tasha's Cabaret on Thursdays and Fridays at 9 o'clock as well. So if you can catch some of these other shows as well, tune in and support them. We're all in a unique position right now, so we're here to support each other and build each other up. And remember, when you tune into the Coffee Break, it is going to always be good to the last drop.